Hey everybody, it's your girl El Rochelle here with Hardwood Diva. Hey! I'm terribly embarrassed and ashamed and just disappointed in myself. It's been over a month since I've actually done a video. I'm so sorry. Life has been crazy, hectic. Work has just been all over the place, but definitely wanted to get this video done, and it definitely doesn't help when Thursday games come out because it just totally throws my calendar off. But I wanted to get this video up today, so I had no excuse. Want to try and get it out for the rest of this month. December will be different, guys. I promise you. More vids and definitely basketball. You will be getting that now that we have basketball again. Yay! But okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First up, Thursday night's game. It's going to be in about an hour, so get your fantasy teams ready. We're going to have Philadelphia and Seattle. This is going to be interesting. Vince Young, first game that he came in and played for Mike Vick, he didn't do well, but still won a game. This last game, I mean, New England totally dismantled them. Vince is coming again. Seattle's not great, so we got to just hope that he'll do okay because Seattle sucks. I'm not really sure. We'll see how this one goes. So my pick, though, for today is going to be Philly. Please, Philly, prove me right. Please prove me right. Then we've got Sunday's games. First up, the 10 o'clock Pacific time games. That's first one's going to be Tennessee versus Buffalo. This one's interesting because Buffalo's just like super falling off. Like they were really good and now they're kind of like eh. So I'm not really sure. Tennessee's okay. We had a nice little burst from Chris Johnson Sunday. So it's in Buffalo, so I'm going to go with the Bills. The Bills, aren't terrible right now. They're actually, they're still a fairly good team. So I'm going to go with the Bills. Next up, Kansas City and Chicago. Now, normally this is an easy game to pick because, Chicago's great, Kansas City's not. However, Chicago doesn't have Cutler. They don't know how long he's going to be gone. It's like from 3 to 10 weeks. That's way too long. But we'll have to see. Oh, and Kansas City might have Tyler Palko, who was horrendous. Or they might have Kyle Orton, who used to be the Chicago quarterback. So this should be really interesting. I still will go with Chicago. Personally, I still think they're a good team, even with the backup QB. We'll see. Chicago's my pick. Next up, Atlanta and Houston. This is another team with a crazy quarterback issue. Matt Leinart came in for Matt Schaub, who was hurt for the rest of the season. Leinart gets hurt for the rest of the season himself. So there's like some rookie QB in. That's going to be crazy. We've got a lot to see, so I'm going with Atlanta. Oakland and Miami. Miami's having a bit of a resurgence. They're actually doing fairly well. We're seeing bursts from Reggie Bush that we haven't seen since early New Orleans days and USC times. Like, this is Reggie Bush that we all were hoping to see when he first came into the league. But I'm still going with Oakland. Even though they have to travel very far for this one, I'm still going with Oakland. Next up, Denver and Minnesota. I'm not on this Tebow train. I hate the train. I'm not on it. But when you play Minnesota, I'm going with the Tebow train and that amazing defense they have there. That defense is what makes Tim Tebow look so amazing because he can make those fourth quarter comebacks because the defense only is holding people to like 13 points in games. So, and Willis McGahee. This is Willis McGahee of old. I love this Willis McGahee. So I'm going with Denver on this one. Just going with Denver. It is what it is. It's what's going to happen. Indy and New England. Cincinnati versus Pitt. Now this is interesting. The Steelers. We've got they're the Steelers. But then we've got a nice little Andy Dalton. Why Cincinnati was so okay with giving up on Carson. I mean, this is good. I like this Cincinnati team. Pittsburgh even thinks this is a pretty good team. I'm liking what I'm seeing from them, but it's in Pittsburgh, so I'm going with the Steelers. Carolina versus Tampa Bay. I don't know what's going on with Tampa Bay and that curly-haired Josh Freeman of theirs. I'm so unsure of this team. I don't even know if I should pick. I want to pick Carolina because have you seen Cam Newton? He's great. He's he's a rookie. He's not amazing, but he's doing really well for a QB. I mean, outside of Andy Dalton, there's not really anyone doing too much better than him. Carolina. Jets versus Washington. Jets. I don't even know what's going on with Washington. Don't even want to talk about it. Couldn't care less. Alrighty. Next up are our 1 p.m. Pacific time games. First up, Baltimore versus Cleveland. Baltimore. Then we've got Dallas versus Arizona. Arizona's getting their quarterback back, Kevin Kolb. He wasn't doing amazing before, so it doesn't really matter. They've actually gotten more wins now that he's gone than they had before, but whatever. And I love Dallas, so I'm picking Dallas. Green Bay versus the Giants. Now, this could be one of those games where you fall because the Giants actually have a pretty good defense. But after I've seen Green Bay just meticulously take people apart, I'm going to have to go with Green Bay. These kids might get to 16-0. That's just me. Alrighty. Next up, St. Louis, San Francisco. San Francisco, they're not the second best team in the league for nothing. They have a really, really solid team. They're not flashy. You may not remember how they got every win, but they got every win, and that's what's important. So next up, we've got the Sunday night game, and that's going to be Detroit versus New Orleans. No Ndamukong Suh. New Orleans was like kicking the other night. Like, this isn't the New Orleans we remember. Defense is sketchy, but this is the New Orleans we remember in 2009. Going with New Orleans. Especially because they're in New Orleans. They kick the crap out of people there. Then we've got Monday, San Diego versus Jacksonville. Luckily for San Diego, Jacksonville is in like turmoil right now. Well, not turmoil, but they lost their head coach. Some new guy bought them. Blaine Gabbert got sat down the other day. I'm going with San Diego on this one. Let's go with San Diego. So there we go, guys. Those are my picks for Week 13. Let me know what you think. I've got so much I want to tell you. So many new things coming down the pipeline in this end of year for Hardwood Diva. Look out for them. I love all of you. Mwah!